EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You could look at metrics. You could spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, rail, flash, blue, 32.
Throw in to start this game. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 2nd down now. They need 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down from the 42.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw, Young. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Young looking to throw. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take from the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Defense shows blitz. Young. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Young. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ultra.
They'll come out throwing. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Another throw here on 2nd down. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
12, 10. Blues, green jack. Here we go, set. Black 40. Hey, go Fury. Set.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
10 flat. Strike. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Let's go now.
First down.
Black, 95.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
10 cycles.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Spike, Spike blue. Steal.
I'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry up here. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Young working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for it. Young vacates quickly left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
22. Cross, 10. Ready?
First play is a design run. On the move, past the 40. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Slide blue, yellow, fuse, yellow. Set.
He's dropping back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Black, second.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Drill green, black ultra. Blaster, 6, blue striker. Hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Aubrey puts it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on 1st down. Young. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Needle, green jack, ref, come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
10 black. Ready?
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's another for him. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Black, 95.
Pass play now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They're real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. Now it's Young. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. 4th down, Young throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. But as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Clock 45. White. Striker. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Red, yellow. Ready.
He'll throw it. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
On third down, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Fourth down, here's Young. On a quick slant, it's Davis. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Now again, it's McCaffrey headed right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first. Out wide here to come. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. And going play action. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
560.
Starting this drive with a design run. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs from 37.
Close, set, ready. Red, 38.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Block 40. Set.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 31, 49ers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Young throwing here. Flush out now to his left. Now here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Young on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A second down throw for Young. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Set, ready, hut.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Taylor again. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Taylor is the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Chop, 17, 45, white. Blue striker. Blaster, 6. Striker, ready.
They'll air it out on third. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. And they pick him off again! And the Eagles take possession and start out at the 6.